Please help me welcome candidate for the Senate, John Hostetler.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you, Kosciusko County, for hosting this forum. My name is John Hostetler. I come from Posey County, which is the very southwest-most county in the state, where I live with my wife, Beth, and our 4 children, Matthew, Amanda, Jacqueline, and Jared. Prior to 1994, politics was not on my career path, I might say. I'm a registered professional engineer. My wife is a registered nurse in the state of Indiana. It was at the time of the election of Bill Clinton in 1992 that Beth and I decided we were going to have to get much more active in the political process than we had ever been. We'd never been to a Republican Lincoln Day dinner. We had never served as precinct committee folks. But I did qualify under the United States Constitution to run for the United States House of Representatives. I was at least 25 years of age. I was a citizen of the United States for at least 7 years, and I was an inhabitant of the state of Indiana. And so we decided so I qualified. So I decided to run for the United States House of Representatives in a crowded field, was victorious in the primary, and went on to defeat a 6-term, 12-year incumbent in the general election. My record is one of fiscal responsibility. If you look at that record, you will find someone that not only voted to cut your taxes time and time again, but voted against very popular spending programs that are in place today that have gotten us to the point where we are $1.6 trillion in deficit. I did serve in the United States House of Representatives from 1995 to 2007. Monica earlier asked that we look to see what candidate is qualified to serve in the United States House, in the United States Senate. I ask that you look at my record from 1995 to 2007. You will find a record of accomplishment, a record of controversy, and a record that I believe you will agree with in order to return America back to its constitutional framework. Thank you very much.
Please help me welcome candidate for Senator from the state of Indiana, Dan Coates.
Thank you. I've been standing on the sideline observing what is happening here this morning. I have a fancy speech that I could, a 2-minute opening that I wrote myself and I could read to you or speak to you. But what I've observed this morning is a couple of things. What's happening here and happening in counties across Indiana, happening in states, counties, cities, towns, villages across the United States, is one of the most remarkable things our country has seen. We have had times in the period of our history where individuals have risen to the cause to address a major crisis. You can go through our history and find the names of people who have taken leadership, but that leadership has only been successful because the people rose up from their couches, left their farm homes, grabbed their rifle on the way out, and stood up for the very essence of what this country is and has been, very essence of what our founding fathers, those who wrote the Constitution, those who put their lives at risk, those who have served in the military through all the years to protect our freedoms, died and sacrificed for this country. We are now at one of those crisis points in our country. And the question has been over this past year, as the mounting frustration, the mounting anger, the mounting loss of hope, the mounting fear for the future of this country has grown and grown and grown, and is reaching a point where it can't be stopped, and it can't be turned, because people are coming out of their homes, out of their businesses, out of their places of worship, out of their endeavors, and with their neighbors joining together to make a change, to make a difference. We have seen the face of liberalism, and it has to be stopped, and stopped now. And we must go forward and return this country to what we all know it is, what we believe it is, and what we fight for. Thank you.